This is Jim at Chief Fitness. Today we're going to do a drop set back workout and focus a lot on rowing movements. A lot of people I see doing pull downs, but they kind of shy away from the real heavy rows. Rows are so important for guys and girls. So we're going to utilize drop sets, and you don't need a training partner to do drop sets. That's what we're kind of proving today. So here, I've done 4 warm-up sets. My last set was pretty tough. I did a working set with 5 plates. On these prime machines, I like to put the tension on the top part where it's really hard to squeeze at the top of the rep. And then I put 1 plate up here to give you that little stretch at the bottom. So I actually like to use most of the weight on the bottom to make it real hard to go back. And then this one kind of keeps that tension forward as well. Best of both worlds. Yeah, you'll see me bounce back and forth. I'll probably do sets of 5 or 6 and run this whole rack down. So we'll start off with this movement. So I'll keep the tension on the top one and drop on the bottom. Whew. And that'll do it. Okay, so that first exercise was a good middle back movement. We adjusted the seat to where I hit the middle back, warmed up the whole thing. Now we're all firing all cylinders. So now we're gonna do a reverse grip row, and this will hit that insertion, that lower insertion towards your middle back. So a little bit more middle back still, but definitely that lower insertion. So we're basically gonna go from like an overall middle back movement, lower back, then we'll finish with an upper back rowing movement. So we're gonna start with 3 plates, use both hands, both arms, both lats, and then we'll drop to singles and singles. So Drop a plate. And now we'll just do some singles. Woo, that's it. Oh yeah. All right guys, so you saw middle back, lower insertions, upper back. We're gonna finish with some traps and call it a day. Do a quick triple drop set here, and that's it.
Achieve Fitness.